Oh dang. That's a decent amount of time on that, isn't it? I hadn't quite considered how many minutes that truly was when I first keyed that in. And we also need to think about, probably changing up some tracks real quick, just due to the whole dealio of the thingamajig as they go around and around again. And so we're gonna do that real quick. We'll, of course, be starting here soonish. Because I think that changing the time actually in the middle of it counting down is not ideal, right? That, like, defeats the entire purpose of countdown, I believe. From what I understand. The idea of counting down something, right? Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. View all. Upward and onward and downward, chat. And we'll be back shortly. Or we'll be starting soon. Either way. Words. I should have remuted it, my apologies. Hmm. Hmm. Think. And greetings, everyone. Welcome to another exciting stream of poorly playing Magic. Something I don't know. I don't know. Of I don't know how much ladder climbing we'll actually do. I know we're going to try some at least, for whatever that's worth. I noticed when we signed on today, we've got a midweek Magic chromatic start standard, and personally, I'm a pretty big fan of the midweek Magic things. Right? I find them to be pretty engaging, neat, entertaining. And I mean, it was weird, right? Because at first, even last week, that was a commander. That wasn't like a phantom commander, if you will, where you get all the cards, from the thing to possibly play with the EOE. Which, I think is a really good way to, where are we going with this? I can't remember what we're doing. I'm sorry about that. Which I feel is a good way to, introduce folks to a game. But like, it was interesting having to figure out how to try to build a deck in that, right? Which we did. And I mean, someone had suggested doing a copy paste, or going with a precon, which definitely makes a lot of sense. But turns out that doing it the way of well, I mean, we did pile together all the cards that we thought would be good with the commander that we had, and then cut that down to 100, right? And so, yeah, it definitely helped us understand, though, as we looked at other decks using that commander, that there are some good basic commander cards that we should have included. There's probably a few more, but it would need, of course, how much overlap there was as well between the cads. Cads. Oh my gosh, that's a silly accent that cads, no, cards. The cards had going, and so that was very interesting, chat. I'm curious about that. And sorry, we're trying to figure something out real quick. Oh, I sent it to my phone, not my email chat. That doesn't make sense. How'd you get this number? Wait, what? I mean, we do sometimes watch Twitch on our phone, so. No, it couldn't be that many identical numbers together, could it? Could it be? Indeed it is. Buddy dot 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 no. Oh no, what? Did I don't know how to type numbers. Wait, what? I didn't know how to type numbers. Hello? Number. Oh, I don't know how to read numbers per se, would be the problem there, chat. This will help us ensure that we are unmuted when we want to be unmuted. Like, we should check right now, because I can't even tell if we are or not. Nice. I mean, I think we were. I thought we were. I think I can, right? And poof. So it was. Something. We're gonna just open up this real quick. Close that real quick, turn the brightness down. Go here, go there, go everywhere, push the X. Opt out. Opt out targeting advertising. I mean, admittedly, I don't know, I'm pretty sure it doesn't reduce any of the information they collect on me for metadata, but, oh, has it just been my hat this entire time? Hat stream, go little hat stream. I mean, the hat stream not that little, right? But you get the point. Okay, we'll maybe try locking that there. Going here, right? Like buddy dun. It's interesting, the axis of rotation, leading to different angles. What's your angle, chat? Is it acute? Obtuse? That should be okay-ish. Hello? Okay, that might be better. We got this open. I don't think we can turn the volume on. I don't know if it'll be bad, right? It'll be too loud for us. Yo, why are we not able to turn the volume? Please let me. Wait, is it on? Hello? Are we just muted? Muted bits, do the muted bits. Volume. Oh, nice. Okay. Yep. I hear me now. That's cute. Okay, cool. Hope that will come through. Yeah, we did, of course, chat. If you're at all interested, there's a deal in the store to get a discount. Oh, was that yesterday? Oops. That might have been yesterday, sorry. a discount booster. We do still often jump on to check out the discounty things because they can always be good, right? Like these are, I'm a big fan of full art lands. And these are pretty cool, you know? They're like even color coded, right? Because sometimes it can be a little hard to discern what, well, I mean, that's maybe not so swampy, right? It's got a lot more like blue in it. A lot more blue in it than I would, you know, just think about, I mean, yeah, it's more bluish, I guess, right? But the continents were just, anywho. Let's open the pack chat. I love ripping packs. Pack. Because, I mean, again, the one thing, it helps you start getting some of those, help you start getting some of the story things, right? Because it still counts as a purchase pack, which is nice. Okay, I do not know what any of these do. Silly looking. Gibberick Omnivore. 1 and a green for a creature beast. 3/2. That's very... Wow, chat. So there was this card called Grizzly Bears, I remember back in the day, right? Cost 1 and a green. It was a bear, not a beast. But it was 2/2. It was a 2/2. I don't think the typal bear, is worth -1 power, if that makes sense. And so it's wild just seeing just the blatant power creep of that, right? And I think it's gotten worse too, even, right? With a colorless and a green doing even more than just being a 3 power, 2 toughness. And yeah, that's a pretty solid body, of course, in draft, right? I guess you're going green. I wonder if green's got some nice base creatures here in Aether Drift. We don't know too much about Aether Drift, right? We know there's Ketramos. I kind of want to Ketramos, but, you know. We have a lightweight enhancement. Light wheel enhancement. 1 white enchantment aura. Enchant creature vehicle. Start your engines. Enchant permanent gets +1/+1 enhanced vigilance. Max speed. You may cast this card from your graveyard. And so that's neat. They get +1/+1 and vigilance, which is, you know, definitely worth 1 white mana. Worth a card in your deck? Debatable. If it was like instant speed, like a flash aura, definitely. Although I mean +1/+1, right? It's just because the vigilance is kind of meh. And having to start your engines up there at that point, right? I guess though at that point that you gotta start your engines, that's probably gonna be a point where you want to get it back from your graveyard, if that makes sense, right? We've also got Guide Light Matrix. When this artifact enters, draw a card. 2 colorless. Artifact. 2 tap. Target mount you control become saddled until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. 2 tap. Target vehicle you control becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. Oh, it doesn't become crude. Interesting, chat. Interesting. Because, I mean, I guess crewing turns them into artifact vehicle, right? I wonder why they made that distinction, and if there's like a power difference, timing difference, or, you know, interaction difference that makes it that significant. Again, we don't know Thunder Junction too well. We know there's like a Bloodghast, I think that'd be kind of neat, right? That thing that comes back with landfall, just for sacrifice decks. Just because timeline color can be a little painful sometimes, chat. Not gonna lie, that could be a little rough, right? Until we got a Rocketeer Boost Buggy for a red and a green artifact vehicle, 3/2. Whenever this vehicle attacks, create a treasure token. Exhaust 3. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Crew 1. Oh, why does that not have exhaust? I'd expect something like, I mean, I guess it's a 3/2 for 2. You can't really, you know. But I mean, that's not exhaust. Haste. It's crew 1. It's crew 1. That's not too hard. Goblins and whatnot, right? Oh my. And then, oh, we've got a Packed Doll Terror and a Collision Course for 1 and a white. Sorcery. Choose 1. Collision Course deals X damage to target creature where X is the number of permanents you control that are creatures and or vehicles. Destroy target artifact. That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing in sealed, chat. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of artifacts in this place, right? I mean, it's not, of course, doesn't say enchantment on it. Sad, of course, sorcery speed, but it's got another ability entirely, which is not too shabby. Like, removal or removal. Okay then. And so we got a Packed Doll Terror, 3 and a black, for an artifact creature toy. Artifact, yeah. See what I'm saying? Whenever this creature or another artifact you control enters, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. Rad. Because, or another artifact you control. Of course, it doesn't say, you know, artifact card when you cast an artifact, so, like, tokens. get your tokens here. For 4 mana though, very much limited style, and very much, I mean, I don't know what the bodies are normally like for the black critters in Aether Drift. Like, is 4 for 3/4 like standard for artifact type stuff? I think it's a little weak. But like if 4 toughness turns out to be very good, right? I could see that having to be like a would like to cut but need to play anyway for 4-drop. I don't know though. Again, I don't know too much about the power levels of limited just yet. And the excitement. Yeah. Yo, a debris beam. What? 2 black and a green for an artifact vehicle. 6/6 trample. When the vehicle enters, each opponent loses 3 life, and you gain 3 life. Crew 2. Wow. That's pretty good. Doesn't really go with the Golgari graveyard tech. Which is very sad because it's a rare for 4 mana, right? It's a multicolor rare for 4 mana. I mean, I don't know if Golgari and Aether Drift is a lot more about like sorcery style, life gain, life drain to win. I could maybe see that being an archetype, but I could see it not getting much support in a limited environment, because that would be OP if it did, right? Maybe not though. Okay, well, rip some packs. Got a wild card. That was fun. That was fun. I don't even know what we got, chat. That pack was right. Let's see what this is all about, though. Heck yeah. Midweek Magic. Chromatic Start Standard. Welcome to Midweek Magic. Okay, this week's event is Chromatic Start Standard. Bring a 60-card standard deck and enjoy a free Chromatic Star at the start of the game. Chromatic Star. One colorless artifact. 1 tap. Sacrifice this artifact. Add 1 mana of any color. When this artifact is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. A Star is Born. Emblem. At the beginning of your upkeep, conjure a card named Chromatic Star onto the battlefield. This ability triggers only once. Ah, it's an artifact, chat. That'd be cool if it's an artifact land, I tell you what. That'd be stupid, though. That'd be stupid. Here's a free land to turn. But I mean, free artifact to turn. That's not a creature. I mean, that's, you know, not a token. A free artifact to turn, that's not a token, chat. I don't have the cards to make a munitions deck, chat. I don't have the cards to make a munitions manufacturing deck. We'll push start, of course, to see what's up, right? That do be unfortunate. We even have one? We might have one. That'd be cool. It is a 2-cost enchant, right? In that red family? Oh, we got a... Oh, I thought it was gonna be Heartfire Hero. Sad day. we got random mage dude. Oh, Palace and Sacrifice to deal damage. Creature or planeswalker, bro. Bro. You cost 2 mana. Really? You can't do it to a... Can't do it to any target for 2 mana? 2 mana critter for that? I can understand, you know, if it was like... I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that'd be busted. Okay, we're looking for... Yeah, we don't have it, do we? We got an Exuder, though, didn't we? Yeah, we got 1 Exuder, chat. That's the thing. Treasure token. I mean, okay, so... Well, let's not just be like everyone else, right? Everyone else is going to be bringing a munitions manufacturing deck, right? Heck, we don't even have one. We don't need to worry about that. Artifact. It's an artifact. We're sacrificing an artifact a turn. We've got other ways to deal with that, chat, you know? Just because we don't get a... I mean, we might actually get some... I think Halia, at least. I don't know if Servandum does, right? So, we get one free artifact coming and play a turn, right? Let us check out some of these, multicolored cards a minute. We will definitely go with the, dies. Tokens don't die, right? Like, non-creature tokens don't die, right? That's so awkward that it says dies like that, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna have to do a quick, searchy search on the dealio. Okay, bada deep, 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 deep. 10 non-creatures die in Magic the Gathering. Like, I'm thinking that, right? Wait, oh, they can die now? Oh. Hmm. Okay, okay, cool. So yeah, it seems that dies has only been used in the vernacular, if you will, as in jargon, and oh, that's the thing, right? Like there's as a keyword, right? As a keyword, for a bit now, it's saying. At least there was a Reddit post 6 years ago saying that dies now mean just any permanent, if you will, put in the graveyard, right? I don't know if it's specified permanent or not, right? But I don't think like, does sorcery card or instant card die when they put in the graveyard? It seems like an enchant would definitely fit that. So I don't know, Chad. I don't know. How does that go? Obviously, for this instance, I'm going to say that it does count, right? Because there's no reason why it shouldn't count, right? And so again, this is possible, dude, right? Duders, Duderino, great doodly goob. Oh gosh, that was loud. Why would you be so loud? Please stop being that loud. You should not be that loud. We actually close the thing, so we gotta open the thing. We gotta go mute the thing. We gotta go close the thing. We gotta go bippity boppity boop to the thing, and open the thing, and enlarge the thing. Bop 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 bop. Double click, I guess. Yo, open up that just because. Oh, okay, we'll close that just because. Beep beep. Nice, nice, nice. Sorry, chat. We're back again, and here we go. Okay, well, another creature you control. Fair enough. Abzan Monument. For a basic plains, reveal it. Put it into your hand and shuffle. Oh. That's cute, I guess. It's a card. Tapped creature. On the battlefield under your control. Oh, sacrifice them. Rough. That's kind of fun though, you know? It was not 6 mana fun. Definitely not 6 mana fun. Kind of fun though. Okay, so, yeah, I think maybe we'll, clone our Sephiroth deck, right? And then see about, Edit text. About making it more, no, not like that. That's so odd, it doesn't let me copy it in there, right? Clone. Because, yeah, that, I mean, it would help maybe ramp the, whatchamacallit deck, right? the, our landfall deck. But again, they're not landfalls, they're artifacts, chat. And since we could try building something really jank about artifacts coming into play, right? Without, like, munitions manufacturing or, I mean, pretty much that, right? Our scope and understanding things is pretty limited. I mean, there's of course the potential, right, of doing, I mean, the problem is it come in with like +1/+1 token to just like get you a treasure token, right? Which is neat. It creates tokens, which is cool. That's something to consider, right? Because I mean, doubling tokens could always be a thing. Making more stuff when you make a token could be a thing, right? Like get some quinoa action going. Ba 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 da ba da ba ba ba. Because that's creating a token every turn, right? And so yeah, we don't have an Elspeth, unfortunately, so that's not quite as good as it could be. We'll click here real quick though, right? At the beginning of your upkeep, conjure a card named Chromatic Star onto the battlefield. Okay, well, does conjuring a card count as putting it into play, chat? I don't think it does. You're not playing it, right? No, I don't think it would count as playing or casting it, but if there was something about an artifact ETB, I think it would key off an artifact ETB, right? Right? That sounds reasonable. That sounds reasonable enough, I think. Okay, so artifact ETB or leaving the battlefield. We're not gonna go with those, right? They'd be fun. Probably some of these just because, right? They're gonna be a little more expensive, right? Because, I mean, while it is a free artifact per se, it's mana ramping for the opponent as well. And so, we might want to be a little sparing with how many we think we can just sacrifice haphazardly, right? But, you know, that's a pretty good card. I mean, if it did more than creatures and artifacts, that'd be cool. And we'll probably think about it some, right? Requisition raid. Bop, bop, bop. I mean, really the only thing I can kind of think of, right, is that one dude that does the thing off the artifacts, yeah? That's a little sad. Another creature. If we could make all those tokens into creatures and get them sacrificed, that'd be a thing. That could be a thing. Oh, chat, we need a munitions manufacturer for this, don't we? And so I think instead of just practicing some landfall, right? Because, I mean, none of these let us sacrifice an artifact, right? I'm pretty sure most of these are when creatures come into play too, yeah? Like you got meow, 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 meow. Creature. Yeah, okay, so this is not gonna work quite as well. I mean, we could, you know, huzzah? We could play a bunch of that, right? Like, you pay the mana for the little star, right? Destroy the star and pop that. Bwahaha. Oh, deep cavern bats, always deep cavern bats. If any question, right? Just answer with deep cavern bats, chat. All you need to do. Yeah, these are all trigger off creatures, right? Not or another creature. Creature. Yeah, it was silly of us, I think, to go for this deck per se, right? Again, it's different. It's pretty different from our Orzhov Life Gain deck, right? But it's still like Orzhov weenie stuff. Um. Okay, yeah. So let's just jump in with our okay, or artifact, right? I'm just not that good, chat. You're not that good, little bro. Does our umbral color, yeah. Surveil is a lot cooler, right? Oh, I don't know about that, chat. Let's just try. Okay. Oh, and that's the thing, right? Were you all were there, right? When we put this together, I think. I don't know. I don't think we bought any extra cards for it. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I think we got some uncommons for it. Yeah. And then the idea, right, was first hope that we get play first, right? and then switching some red stuff for mid to late game, right? But at that point, should I be switching some blue stuff to switch to mid to late game, right? Or then at that point, should I be just going dragging back assault if we need to, or just stay mono green, right? Um, because people would have and again, this would not really work in a paper term, I don't think too well, right? But like in arena, best of threes. I'm sure it's been done before, right? The deck transformation. I mean, we would need probably that's the problem though, right? We need like 2 mountains, 3 mountains in the sideboard, I would think, or maybe like mountain, some starting towns. We do also like scavenging ooze in this deck, of course, right? That's very no graveyard, no thank you. And taking this out because these cards, right, are very acceleratory. Uh, let's try this deck real quick, right? We've not played it. We've not played it yet, chat. You get to see the test run of the first mono green Snobby deck we put together. Mono green landfall. The green slot machine. We need to think about, of course, putting some snakeskin veils in it, maybe. Or not snakeskin veils. I like overprotect, really. Overprotecting your little chocobo, chat? Let's go, right? That's so good. This hand's pretty tasty, too. Like, we got that, this, the other. Okay, oh, interesting, interesting. Okay, we go, boop. No! You silly little animal elf, that's horrible timings. I got a choke. Oh, I had a chocobo, chat. Like, oh wait, they played a swamp. I had a chocobo. Okay, wait, does that not happen every turn? Oh wait, what? Oh, only once. Oh. Oops, I see. That's good to know. I thought I triggered like every turn. Interesting, interesting. This is fine. You know what's happening next turn, chat? I'll layer mono black, and so I'm pretty sure they're just gonna go nuke, which means we probably need to lead with the Tifa Lockhart. No way do they stab another one. How much removal do you think they have left in their hand, chat? We totally gotta lead with Tifa first. Oh, interesting. Removal does not really seem too needed right now, yeah? Billy Bill. We of course would love to say that for Hydra tokens, right? But, right now we really need some mana. Since all our, since we got things that cost 3. Oh, yep, okay, that dude. Fair enough, fair enough. Not really fair. That dude's pretty broken. Very much not a fan. Mean. We did not draw more land, of course. That do be very awkward. Now would have been time to use that to draw into some land, yeah? Oh, our poor order. Nice. Sadly, of course, this means, oh, we do have overprotection here, nice. I don't know what we do here, chat. We got a double block and kill them both, I guess, right? Tap down 2 turns anyway. That's ridiculous. And oh, only got 3 of those? No way, chat. Now that takes a special kind of skill, chat, to be able to get mana screwed in a landfall deck. I guess maybe mono green is not for us. How do you get screwed? How do you get mana screwed in a landfall deck, chat? How bad at this game do you have to be? Oh, don't tell me they're Cauldron. Don't tell me they brought a Cauldron deck to this event, chat. Don't tell me they brought a Cauldron deck to this event. That wouldn't be cool. Definite Cauldron vibes. Definite Cauldron vibes. Go, go, little chocobo. Into the Flood Maw? Yawn, yeah. Oh no, red. Interesting. Another Torch the Tower? Man, a Braid. Nice, nice. Just a bunch of removal. Last, that last deck we played against, bunch of removal this deck. Good stuff, good stuff. Well, we have to get a Bristly Bill in play, that's cool. Maybe we need to think about more, okay, let's spam that at them some, right? But, let's mock them. Mock them. Mock them. I'll go like that, like, good job, okay, nice deck, like, good job, good job. Nice deck, fucking little piece of shit. Unoriginal, I can't believe we did that too, chat. We're so tilted right now. Let's untilt, let's calm down. 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 They know what they did wrong. They know that they're a worthless sack, right? They know that they're 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 worthless sack, right? In this mode, we're playing mono green Stompy, so I can't be that upset at it, right? But like, But like, man, what a damn. Like really, little bro, you gotta bring that to this format. Yeah, damn. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta think. We gotta think. We gotta think. We gotta go here. Go there. Go there. Go here. Go there. Go here. I mean, we should have done that, I guess. I don't. No. Oh, yeah, we did that wrong. That's okay. We'll go. Not there. We'll swing though, right? Boop. We really. I mean, I. Because the ice tail would have gotten us the same 2 tokens on it, right? We did get the swing though, which is cool. Man, what a stupid deck they are. What a stupid deck, what a stupid deck, what a stupid deck, what a stupid deck. Sorry, chat. We can just do this for a bit, right? Because that's just like freaking. That's just like, really, bro? In the midweek magic? Like, no way. No way can you be that bad at magic. You've only got that thing to bring, right? Like, no way, chat. That's unfortunate. Mm. Oh, do they spell pierce it or some such? They're gonna do something mean to it, I think. Oh, my poor little Bill. Bum bum bum. Nice. It'd be a little unfortunate though that we gotta do these right now, right? But getting a bill out's not the worst. Oh my gosh. What an amazing play. A Soul Cauldron. No way, chat. We get mana screwed the first game. Get to go against VV Cauldron the next game. Why do we open this game, chat? Why do we open this game? Get mana screwed in the landfall deck. Get to go up against VV Cauldron next. Cool, these things sound great, right? Much fun, much fun. We need to see how many forests we have left, right? We do want to save some of these for the Hydra, of course, right? We don't have any trample right now, which is the problem, right, chat? Oh, eat it. Eat the corn out of my poop, Vivi. Eat the corn out of my poop, Vivi. Eat the corn out of my poop, Vivi. Okay. We can't be that salty, chat. We're playing mono green stompy, right? The thing is, we would feel guilty about stomping down a non-top tier deck, right? And mono green stompy is not top tier. My one thought, of course, that going hard and fast at Vivi and just killing them before they can do stuff is pretty successful and useful strategy, if that makes sense. Yo, we've been thinking about trying to get another one of those at some point. That's pretty exciting. The fact, though, is like, it's a tap land, right? When you've got 4 of them in your deck, you know that minimally one could be a tap land. You know, and more likely than not, 2 are going to come in tapped if you have 4, right? And so, that's why like I was not that excited to get 4 of them, if that makes sense. Because the utility of them early on like can't be argued, can't be denied. But like with, you know, starting town, which we also like in our Orzhov, just because well, I mean, I don't think we use starting towns in our Seth Sack deck, just because they we don't need to take the damage. Maybe we do. If we do, we can start taking things out and put this in instead, right? So again, they're really great, you know, for that little 3-color splash we have, like on pulling the the trigger, if you will, on our high noon and do that 5 damage of Zerp. Cool. Let's peek. Let's do a peeker real quick, right? Peeky. Can we peeky? We do have starting towns. Fair enough. We can go 1 there though, and -1 here, right? Because again, when we're not doing whatchamacallits, right? And we're looking still at 22. I mean, 23 might be a better number, right? I just we might also be able to go down on the Duskgrove Reliquary, right? Like I'd totally go in the sideboard with this. Wow, chat, I think this is a pretty good deck. I think we probably need to try playing this a little more, right? I mean, we could go down 1 Dusk and bump up that, maybe? Eaten Alive, pretty handy. More Corrupted Conviction can't ever go wrong, right? We did break down, as you all remember, and got the 2 Enduring Innocence. Just because, like, everything, right? Like, everything in this deck, Enduring Innocence, is like, oh, yes, please, yes, here, draw, right? And so, I don't know, we haven't, I don't think we've gotten to a point where, like, we have got too many cards, chat, that we need to worry about taking out Corrupted Conviction. And of course, Corrupted Conviction always comes out, right, for, like, sideboard cards. Because, like, instead of having cards to draw, right, I'd much rather maybe that sideboard card going on. Why is it 63 now? That doesn't make any sense, chat. Was it 63? Uh-oh. What do we do? That's not right. We need to fix that real quick. No, okay, you're at 60. Good. Why was the other one at 63, chat? I'm so confused. Oh, we were thinking about putting in some artifacty stuff. I think. Because of the Chromatic Challenge. Well, okay, so our mono green Stompy beat Vivi. That was cool. We need to maybe get more things in here, right? 2 overprotects. Is it 4 snake skins, chat? I mean, we do like the tramples. Tramples can be good, right? Snake skins are so much more affordable, though. Which about that one royal protection thing's pretty good, yeah? Well, then I think maybe 2 overprotects and 2 Nylias. I mean, Ordeal of Nylia, like, chat, that thing's amazing, right? Like, oh my gosh, that just explodes in this deck. And so again, one thing is, right, we were thinking using this as a base, of course, and then trimming it and putting some red stuff in, because this matches the cards that we have, except for the uncommons and commons that we bought to get the deck going again, or to get the deck up to this level, right? But see how it does in this little standard thingy thing, right? Green Stompy getting a little more mana to help accelerate. I don't think it's too bad to Rampy Ram. We can always try it with other things, right? But that is a hand, I guess. We'll do a quick hello. Oh, fancy. Oh, chat. Yo. I admit that looks kind of, I'm not maybe the biggest fan of the architectural design on it, but wait, really, chat? Chat. I mean, I know we're playing Green Stompy. I know we're playing, but is that really another brainless VV deck? I see. I spot. I guess we could try floating some green mana with that and see what's up, right? See if we drew an untapped land. Man, are we really playing against another VV deck? We are not playing against another VV deck. Wow. We get mana screwed, and then 2 VVs. Good stuff, chat. This feels like such a happy use of time right now. Overjoyed. Unbelievable. Especially because, I mean, this isn't a fun deck to play against either, chat. This is such a stupid deck to play against, right? No one wants to play against Mono Green Stompy. They don't want to see it go off, right? I'm not the most excited in it myself, per se, right? But, you know, it'd be a deck. Uh-oh. They touched the Tifa. You know what that means, chat. Rude. I hope there is prowess. I hope it's not a third VV. I hope it's not a third VV deck, chat. That'd be a little much. Not gonna lie, that'd be a little much. Okay, so I think it's actually... I'm just gonna get Tifa out, right? And do the thingies until we get that out, right? Boop. I guess we would try getting that out first, huh? Okay. Sorry, it took us a minute to figure out. Again, it's such a simple deck. Our brain's very slow, though, right? Don't play a VV. Okay. They're classic prowess. Some classic prowess action going on. So now I'm angry at myself playing into their fun deck with my... Well, with their not top tier deck, with my tier 2 deck, I guess. We only had the one piece of landfall. Dun dun dun. Yeah, it feels so bad, chat. I feel like that they're I don't know if they're a commander deck or not, but it looks like that they had a Final Fantasy draft deck that they took. Yo, got me hooked today. I'll try catching the next one. If you want, add me on Discord. Mythic. Oh. That's an interesting name. I don't know. How buoyant would a thick merfolk be? What does keep a mer person underwater? Is it that they're not filled with oxygen? Or is it like mythic, but mirthy? Because, I mean, more mirth in the world is never bad, right? Oh, that dude seems neat, right? I don't know how to really use him, though. Like, I'm doing a lot of words that are confusing me. Like, you play it, it's a 2-1, right? Bam. Then you pay 2 mana, make it a scout, right? Or no, it becomes a fairy detective. Bam. If a detective, it's like you level it up, you level it up, you level it up. There we go. You pay 2 mana, level it up. Pay 3 mana, level it up. It just seems like this was before maybe a leveling type mechanic was introduced on a card, right? Okay, so you're paying 2 mana, and it becomes a human detective fairy. And so it's no longer a scout, I take it then. And whenever, okay, exile, may play it this turn, nice. 3/2, fairy rogue, and gains double strike. That's not too bad. Doesn't fly though, and so... Since it doesn't say it loses the previous traits, right? Just loses the, or it becomes different creature types, right? So it still has the abilities, I hope? Oh, sorry. Because it doesn't, right? And gains. Okay, so gain that. Cool. That's neat. That's neat. We're not quite there on a red prowess blitz deck yet, though. Oh, chat, that's so silly of us getting... I mean, just... 2 cauldrons in a row, really? We did crush the first one, though, right? It's if we didn't... and again, we saw the second one and already lost that feeling, right? We're like, oh, sad day. These things happen, though. We should bring a more fun deck. Like, okay, this does green stompy thing, right? That's very much a mulligan hand. Like, we can theoretically draw into goodness, right? But we can also theoretically just draw more land at that point. At that point. Hello, we say. Ooh, that's very fancy. Neat. Okay, mana? Chocobo, chocobo, chocobo. Chocobo. No, that's not a chocobo. We want to play the chocobo, chat. We're very bad at this game. No, not my... Oh, mean. My poor Llanowar elf. My burb got bolted. Not this burb, but the mana burb. Mana burb, mana burb. Gotta bolt them, mana burb. Burb, mana burb. Burb, mana burb. Burb, mana burb. We go here? Oh, we did it the wrong way, didn't we? We did that completely the wrong way, chat. Because they're playing some... That's okay. Yeah, oops. Token. Oh, interesting. So they're doing some type of artifact sack thing, I think, right? If they're doing black with some maze mind and some of this stuff. Interesting, chat. Okay, 1/2. That's not enough manas. We'll go there, of course, right? I mean, we don't have to worry about popping that just yet. We've got plenty of things we can do. My poor little Lana, or can't believe they stabbed my Lana elf. So rude. So rude. Instant speed removal though, right? Bop, 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 bop. Not bad stuff. Pretty. Oh, what does that do? What? Why would you do that? Hydra? Are they gonna name Hydra? I'd name Hydra. Bristly Bill or Traveling Chocobo could be good too. I mean, not Bristly Bill, but probably the Traveling Chocobo, right? Oh, they got the snake skin. We do only have the 2 overprotects. Fair enough, fair enough. We do not have it in hand though. Dun dun dun. That's such a mean card, chat. I don't know if we got a good way to counter that. Oh, we do. In a like blue-ish drop, right? We could play like that mutinous strength or some such, right? Strength mutation or something. Some such. That's a mean card. It does cost 4 mana though, and it doesn't remove anything, right? It just removes it from the battlefield. And indeed, a bit limited. Okay, so we go Don't worry about the bushwhack, right? We'd want to play some land with that if we could, but that's okay. We go buddy dot dot daddy dot dot meow. We of course don't have another land to play, but that is okay. Oh, we might. It'd be exciting, of course. We could have played that too, right? But that was okay. Give us some land. Nice. A doubly uppy land would have been cool, but this is fine. Oh, another Hydra. Rip. They know what's in our deck. They know we don't have a 1-cost thingy. I don't know if we need to do that for removal or not, but we'll try it next turn so we don't have trample. Doing, of course, for land would not be bad, right? But that's not too needed right now. If we need to do it next turn, we'll do it next turn. If we draw land, then we did not need to do it. No, that's mean. My poor little chocobos. My poor little chocobo. Okay, there's the one with removal. Mean. Super mean. Yeah, we just got a Tifa. Nothing exciting. The bushwhack will be helpful here, though. Oh, nice, nice. For funsies, right? Cause I don't think they got board wipes, right? Even though board wipes would make sense in their deck, it seems. Oh, that's mean. Oh, Lano Elf. Did not want to see that, right? They did take out all my snakeskin veils, though, which is very sad. Oh, neat. We don't have enough mana. Ah, saddest of days. We're very close to getting the. Oh, because they're going to be able to fountain port, right? It'd be cool if we got to draw a overprotect, though. Beyond that, it's going to be a slow grind. They do get to Maze Mine now. Yeah, we don't really have much in the way of sustain in this deck, right? That whole mid-range mono-green Stompy is not what it's known for, per se. Oh, that's neat. Might as well, right? No, sad day. That's why we didn't want to. Yeah. Rip, little Hydra. Wow, 10 cards exiled already, huh? That's so mean. Oh, Ghost Vacuum. Dun dun dun. Glad we got those out of the graveyard now, huh? No way. I mean, yeah, way. Fair enough, right? Do be a thing. Okay, they can make one token. My poor little Hydra. They had the removal needed, huh, chat? What an annoying deck, though, huh? Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, Artifas. But yeah, okay, so does green stompy things. We really should have kept that forest in our hand still, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Because, you know, there's landfall things, right? We like landfall things. We got a few more forest in there, right? They now have a 2-turn timer. We got 1/1s, right? The suffering is real, chat. The suffering is real. You know, I mean, what an annoying deck. What an annoying deck to play against, right, chat? I thought that they had more removal than that. I guess it was just one the end and only one deadly cover up so far. Oh, there's another one though. That's cool. Oh, and do they ghost vacuum at the end? I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I have left in the deck, right? Did they get a land wars? Oh no, there's a Mossborns, huh? They've only got 4 life though, which is the thing, right? Which is chat. If we had a World Souls Rage at this point, oh my gosh, that'd be so good. Oh, they got artifact lands and whatnot. Okay. I mean, that's definitely a win con, you know? Oh, not a forest. That's neat. But Matt, whatever. Okay, and so? Definitely got outclassed there at the end. They had so much removal. Oh my gosh. Their entire deck was removal, chat. And then exiling stuff from my deck, from play. Why does that get so angry? We're not playing a fun deck either, you know? I just like, I think it's just a horrible taste of 2 VV decks in a row, right? Game 2 and 3, just like, no way. No way are we playing this in this format. I mean, again, though, we just need to take our Sabotender deck into the real world, right? I mean, I feel pretty okay about it. We definitely want to consider more, maybe some hardened questions. You know, hardened questions could be a thing. Maybe some overprotects again, just to get that extra bit of trample, right? Not the worst. Hydras. Death 4 Hydras. Veldict. I mean, they're kind of big. Kind of big. Would like a Fenrir just be better though? I don't know. Okay, let's try this one out, right? Oh wait, oh. Oh, did we take a card out? Oh yeah, we took out a Bushwhack, huh? Hard-headed question, right? Because that goes after Planeswalker, which can be pretty good. Pretty dang good. Okay, chat. Okay, chat. Good mental. Happy times. Good times. Fun times. This is a fun game. Yay, magic. Not frustrating. Let's go, chat. Sabo Tender, rip. Look at us have 5 decks ready to go. That's really only 2 decks. 3 decks. 4 decks. That's only 4 decks. We should delete one of them. Oh no, that one, yeah, one does it can't be Sephiroth, right? Okay, chat. Until that's the thing, right? There's pretty much like a mono green Stompy, right? But like a little bit of spice, a little bit of a spicy mana thrown in. Yo, what a horrible draw. Surely we'll get some decent land next turn, right? No way, not another VV deck. Please, not another VV deck. Please, not another VV deck. Please, not another VV deck. Not in this format. Please, not another VV deck in the format. Please, please. Please, no. Please, no. Munitions. Are they some type of artifact jank? That'd be rad. I'd be grateful. This is me looking grateful, chat. Don't kill my Rydia, please. I would like the card draw. Rydia. Yo, they are. Okay, we'll do this for real, right? Like, wait, oh, nice deck. They did the thing. I wish I had that. I wish I had these cards to rock that out. That's for sure. They did kill my Rydia though. That's mean. Very mean, actually. How dare they, chat? The extruder, that thing, right? I mean, totally nice deck when it's not a freaking whatchamacallit, right? Freaking VV deck. Like, you see this, right? And you're all like, oh man, where's that FOMO? Where's that Mako coming down, right? Where's that Proft? No, that's mean. Give me my cards, please. That's really sad. Cause we're behind on that thing too, right? Which is unfortunate. Well, we don't need to worry about manas. Maybe we need one more. I mean, the thing is, right? Like, our World Souls raid right now in our Tnooks. Oh, they're a straight up simulacrum deck. Uh-oh, chat. I thought they were a munitions deck. It's weird though, because that one, I mean, you know, do what you will, do what you will. I got this, that, the other. We got a Tifa. It is a Chocobo first though, because Tifa doesn't gain much, right? Ooh. Oh wait, we need the 2. Oh wait, no, okay, it'll count twice. Oh, that's most. Oh. Wait, no, he costs 3 mana. Okay, okay. Their simulacrum is gonna get huge though, chat. Not a fan, not a fan. It does look like they missed a land drop at least. I mean, yeah, World Souls Rage was kind of dead weight, right? Cosmetic, let's see what that's about. Yo, what? Huh? Eh? Toic Star Captain. Card style. 1 and a white. A25. I guess that means Arena. 25. It seems like it'd be a EOE card, but is it really? Each creature you control, crews, vehicles, and stations permanent, as though its power were 1 greater. Exhaust. 1 and a white. Seek a spacecraft card. 2/3. Definitely seems arena-like EOE. Okay, so having played between the two a bit, right? I definitely think we need to well, okay, what was the difference, right? Was it just we have more, we have that one enchant, right? That one enchant's not bad. That one druid that gets lands from the deck could be a thing here too, right? Our sideboard right now set up very much like a sideboard, right? We like this, of course, just because it clears the way for our little chocobos. Little baby chocobos, little baby chocobos. Oh, I think we've actually got 3 bristly bills now, don't we? Did we do it? No, we didn't do it. We were really tempted to do it, like, oh, bristly bill, you're so good to me. Nom 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 nom. Bridia, of course, gotta stay, right? It's not, no, not the chocobo, chat. Not the chocobo. I mean, third Tifas, right? They're not bad. They're not bad. Not bad. But, like, I'm really thinking that one Nydia enchant is really good. There's also, of course, getting some protection in there, right? Not maybe so important with the Snooks, right? The Snooks sponge a lot. It's just sad when you're hard, you know, when that little chocobo you've been raising by hand since turn 1, right? Turn 1, it's got like 12,000 counters on it by then, right? And you're like, yes, my little chocobo. And then it just gets ended. I mean, I don't think we really played long enough to appreciate some of those other cards we don't have in this one that we have in mono green. Nydia's did feel good that one time. Didn't offer much protection though, which is the problem, right? And so do we really need, is it like a win more card, right? Or is it something to help Tifa blast off? Something to help Mossborn Hydra blast off, right? Because it seems like it'd be pretty good for like mid game. It makes sense, right? Because that's by the time, you know, you'd have the extra tokens on it, right? Like turn 4-ish, turn 5-ish. Getting 2 extra lands off it, that's not bad. Because the main thing is you get to proc one of these, you know, proc your double thingies, right? Or proc things twice with it. It does only cost 2 mana. So, I mean, you can throw it on your little chocobo, right? Turn 1 chocobo, turn 2 land, play this. And then turn 4, or turn 3, right? You'll have 4 counters when you attack, get to pop 2 more lands, and you'll have 6 counters at that point, right? Or again, on Tifa, right? Although it'll take a little moment to get built up on Tifa. On the Hydra, and on like a bristly bill, not too bad. And so really, we won on our chocobos, but we've only got 3 chocobos. We're definitely going for a 4th chocobo in the sideboard, or in the main board would be a thing, right? And then maybe another Tifa? I mean, Analyze Pollen, not the worst. Brave the Wild, not bad. Getting some more protection in there, though. That's not, you know, nothing wrong with that, chat. Of course, we'd have to buy one of those one-cost ones if we want to do more of that, right? But again, not the worst, chat. And I mean, are we okay with this snakeskin veil art? I think it's pretty cool. That one's not bad. That one's scale E. Skin E. That one's just like... Neat. I don't know, I always think that's like the ribs of a boat, right? As opposed to the scales of a snake, which is odd. Because obviously the snakeskin veils would be that, right? But I'm just like, It's not Esper Origins. We do like the idea, of course, of getting everyone trampled in here, right? Like, oh, you get trampled, and you get trampled, and you get trampled, right? Like, other creatures you control get +2/+2, and trampled at end of turn. That's so good. And so yeah, what do you think, Jet? What do you think? Oh, we put the hat on. We don't need the hat on for Magic, do we? You get. We don't know how our hair looks though, right? Tickling our face, that's for sure. Buddy up. Some hat hair, some hair, up hair. Okay, hair apparent, right? Hair not apparent. Yikes. It's okay for a lot of green rampy, not so much for this one, right? Until okay. How do we feel about that one druid? I really think we want to get some more basic land in here if we can, huh? I think we want to maybe go a few less of these, right? I really wish they did more. I really want that to be like bam, 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 but it's not, right? World Souls Raid so good with that though, right? And so, do we put a Balam, an island here? Do some islandy shenanigans? Blue mana shenanigans? Nananigans? We do still have dreams of making that towns deck eventually, right? Right, chat? Maybe? Mayhaps. May yet. Lizard. I guess we pop those in there for now, right? The overprotect. Trample. Anyone want trample? I mean, like, those two might like trample, right? But at that, I mean, so it's really more for the protection thing, right? So at that point, it's really more for the, go for that one cost, I think. As much as we appreciate overprotect and what it tries to do. Saving that 2 mana can definitely be a little rough for us, right? Definitely something we don't look forward to, per se. Okay, and so... It feels weird taking Ghost Vacuum out, right? But, the reason why, chat, the reason why we're putting in Scavenging Ooze. While it does cost 1 more, and cost us a mana every time to do it, right? You still get to, get that +1/+1 counter immediately and gain a life, which can be pretty handy. Will it be enough? Will we go back to, more? Maybe. We might, again though, like, you know, Scavenging Ooze, Scavenging Ooze, but Scavenging Ooze, couple, Heritage Reclamations, that should be pretty good defense against, pretty okay cards to sideboard against Vivi, for instance, right? Not that we think about how to sideboard against Vivi and survive that, right? Reveal the top card of your library. Nice. Yo, Order of Nylea. That's very cute. Cute. I don't think we Tifa Lockhart. Tifa do be pretty heart-filled and locky, that is for sure. Dark. Yeah, Garrick told. I mean, oh, that's the thing, right? If I mean, that'd be ridiculous if the Nidia thing had the one thing on it, right? There's always loot. We're big fans of the idea that loot is good. Big fans of the idea that this could work. It just never really does. I mean, this one though, right? I don't necessarily see that as winning more like the Order of Nylia, right? Because that's our Ordeal of Nylia. Because that's just like, man, 2 land. Do your happy land things. Don't worry about your counters on you, right? Carry on, little Nook. Carry on, little Ice Till. Fenrir, admittedly, you know, the problem is that Fenrir is a very hard 3-drop to fit in our 3-drop slot. Heck, even Zeldict was, right? Because we're trying to rock the Tnook. The Tnook Memorial Ensign action. Yeah, Tnook. Do your thing. Live it up. Live it up, bud. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Counters. Card draw. Counters. Card draw. Counters. Card draw. Rydia. Zeldict. Bushwhacked. Hard-hitting question. Do we check out a Chocobo for this? I could see taking out a Chocobo for this, right? Thinking about more mid-game type stuff. The fact, of course, that you need this out before your creatures die to make it able to go into mid-game. Because if you don't have it out, right? Okay, I guess this could be a sideboard card, right? Because very much like, oh gosh, chat, we need to do a little more. Oh, noises. Ouroboros? Never a bad time for Ouroboros, right? Chat. Double the power. Like, you know, doubling after putting a token on would not be bad. Not the worst. Not the worst idea. Do we find a way to fit it in? I don't think so, chat. Because again, we are already feeling very silly trying to fit in the Tnook and the Zell right now, right? And even the World Souls Rages to an extent. Of course, we're skimping a bit on the Bristly Bills. we could, like 3 Bristleys and 3 Tifas, right? That seems a good number. Of course, I'd like clear out 1 Tnook, clear out the Zeldict probably, right? At that point, it was like, man, that's not as fun. Yo, let us reach for the horizon then, yeah? Or reach for the horizon. Not too shabby. Be able to get the, whatchamacallit, right? We don't have towns, but it costing 4 mana, not the best. We don't have to destroy land for it, though, which is cool, right? All the ones that cost 3 mana are like, destroy land. Like, I'd rather not. Of course, they can be very rampy and very impactful. Ooh. 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 Not the worst. 4 mana drop. Oh no, because they've got to attack, right? That's a little rough, chat. You're like, no, my 3/3 is gonna die if I send it, right? Oh, I could put 1 token on it. Sweet, so it's a 4/4 or 5/5 that's gonna die, right? Because we get to double those counters, right? So we've got two heaping counters, so it's a 5/5 at that point. I mean, 5/5 for 4 mana, not the worst. If we have a Bristly Bill out, you know, that'd be like 1, 2, right? 4. So it'd be a 7/7 for 4 mana if you had a Bristly Bill. Is it worth taking out the early blitz of the Sausage Chocobo, though? Or the Ice Till? Because I want to say that even though Ice Till is not a 4 of, or even a 3 of, I feel, it's still something that you want to main deck. Just, especially if you're playing the Destroy, you know, the Destroy fetch lands, right? Saz, though. That seems like it'd be fun. Oh, we don't have Llanowar. Oh, we don't have any Llanowar elves in here, chat. That feels a little criminal. Admittedly, we like the red manas early on, right? Until we don't have that little rampy piece. And, I mean, is that okay? Because that's really good to be able to, like, have the mana left over to Snakeskin Veil something, per se, right? After you put stuff into play, which is not the worst. Being able to Snakeskin Veil things, yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Like, Yeah, yeah, do it, do it. Like, not my Tifa. Godmaw. 5 Godmaws. Oh, it's only +1/+1, not a token. That'd be silly if it was a token. Still, no, but maybe a little more. Maybe a little more. Yo, 4/4, nom nom nom. That's not too bad. +1/+1 counters. Yee, yee, famous world, sire that chat. Like, search your library, right? Top X cards. Any number of land cards, not basic lands either, right? We don't have a good way to cheat that into play. But if you got a Tifa on the table, that, you know, if you got either of those with no summoning sickness on the table, and throw that down. Ba, 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 ba. Hmm. Yeah, we don't have any vigilance on our creatures. So doing some ship stationing, planet stationing stuff to get that out was not going to work, right? Because that one, like the one green, this thing could totally work. Wait, no, for each creature you control? It should be for the counters you have on it, right? Maybe half the charge, half the station counters you put on it, yeah? Be like, I mean, like, you're just tapping creatures, not too much. The fact that it costs a green, that's very not ideal. Okay, this one. This is not a bad green land substitute, right? It's not a basic land, though, which is the problem. Come on, fetch, 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 right? Fetch all over them. Get them. Make them. Do them. Creature cards. If only it would be land cards. That'd be so rad. We'd be so happy with that. Oh, look how cute that is, right? Squirrels. We can make a squirrel deck, chat. We like squirrels. I like squirrels. Do you like squirrels? I like squirrels. Squirrels are good. Yay for squirrels. I'm a big squirrel fan. Pretty much how that goes. Maybe a little squirrel like in the circles that runs in my brain. Lander token, sacrificing. We're not sacrificing artifacts. Why can't it be like another, like, when you put land in play, do 2 damage to your opponent? Bwahaha. That'd be so busted. Still, though, why not, right? Why not, chat? Yo. Oh, to another creature. That's unfortunate. To any target, you know? Come on now. Why do you not say any target? That'd be so rad. Any target? Ahoy. Rocketeer boost. Bogey. I remember just getting that card. That's a cute card. This card's fun, right? Like, look at that. Look at that. Rocking out the mana dorky and the +2/+2 just by being there and hasty. Like a hasty mana dork chat. I love to see it. I love to see it. I understand why it's legendary for sure. Hasty mana dork. Go, go, go. I like raccoons too, right? They're very good. We don't expend. We don't know how to expend. Or exhaust things or whatnot, right? Whenever this creature attacks. Attack! Another target creature you control. Oh, yo, that's really good, right? Trampling +X+X. There's like a deck that does that mighty stuff and maybe Ouroboros stuff, right? Okay, but Ouroboros, of course, at the beginning of combat, right? And that after you tap to attack, so that's a little unfortunate. That'd be kind of busted, though, for sure, for sure. Enchantment. Peer past the veil, chat. Discard your hand and draw X cards, where X is the number of card type among cards in your graveyard. 4 mana. That's a little rough. Instant. That's pretty cool. Red-green. Not really holding mana on their turn, though, to do much, right? Like, I'm a direct damage you. Mahaha. Not really, though, because I'm red-green. I'm more want to play my creatures and go ba 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 ba. Just like that, right? Kitty, 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 kitty. How have you not made a well, I mean, we don't really know how to ball chat. But yeah. That's really cool, you know? We do like kitties. That's very expensive though. 5 mana seems very expensive. 6 mana seems very expensive. Towns. If only we're doing the towny angle, right? Towny town town. Not worrying about keeping those around too much. Whenever you attack. No, I mean, if only we did a little more with those little robot tokens coming into play, right? That could almost be a thing, I think. Now, actually splashing some blue, right? Because we can fetch islands pretty readily with this deck. That is one great thing about the landfall decks, right? It's not hard to get multiple land colors, mana colors going down. And so, oh, that's not the worst. Admittedly, we're not really counting on Ice Till or World Soul's Rage too much, per se. Imago. Doop, 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 doop. Again, Imago's not a bad card. This beast, though, right? Pew. Because, theoretically, I mean, the problem is, like, on turn 2 or 3, right? Like, the holding mana for it, it'd be a lot more, I feel, doing it on your turn. Of course, we don't really have, we have insects, we have a couple birds, a couple burbs. But that's about it, right? We got plant, we got druid, we got human monk. We got monks, we got 2 human monks, 3 human monks, like, total in the deck. We got human shaman. But I don't think you can, oh, I think you can Cavern of the Souls human, huh? I don't think we will, though. Just because you can doesn't mean you should, chat, remember. Yo, we're not going blue though. We don't have that many burbs either. Burb. Right. Ba 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 oo mau mau. Ba ba oo mau mau. Ba 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 oo mau mau. Ba ba oo mau mau. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba oo mau mau. Ba ba oo mau mau. Haven't you heard about the bird? Well, everybody knows that the bird is the word. Ba 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 oo mau. Oo mau mau. Ba 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 oo mau mau. Ba ba oo mau mau. Some such, right? And so you do land fetchy. That one card's not ready to go, which is sad, right? There's that one card that does that you put a forest into play, right? Like just directly into play, which is cool. Cause like, yo, thank you for that acceleration. Problem, of course, it costs 2 mana. But like as a turn 3 thing, right? You're like, put it into play and go bop bop, and like, yay, let's go. Yee. It not being 1 mana is very rough. I think this would be something to try in the mono green flavor of it for a moment, right? Come on, there's no way that this card cannot, you know, cannot work, right? No way it cannot work. I'm also curious about getting some cushion in there, right? I don't know how many other ways there are to gain life on landfall, but it's often hard to block with your little critters you want to get tokens on, that's for sure. Not the worst card. Could be a sideboard card for the long grindy games, right? I mean, against that extruder, I could definitely see Dragonback Assault doing stuff. We're not really going to build a VV deck, so we could totally grab a couple of them for our sideboard. We would take out the Fire Magic at that point, of course. Fire Magic can be very bad for us early on, right? We don't have the Llanowar Elves, though, so that's not an issue. At least, those specifically are not an issue of getting Fire Magic. Some of these other things, like Tifa, oh my, she'll get nuked by that, huh? And, you know, we'd take out 3 Fire Magics, put in 2 Dragonback Assaults, I think, right? The thing, chat, is that we need to do the Fire Magic early, right? It's not like, cool, Red Blitz deck, let's wait till we can cast a 6-cost enchantment to get them under control, right? It's more like Fire Magic, now, please, quick. You must fight fire with fire, right? Put that fire out with a burning blaze of your own. Two left to activate. That's cute. We're not exhausting things though. But again, Ruby, no. We're not accelerating with mana, dorks. This is a landfall deck, chat. If we're accelerating anything with, putting mana into play, like that little cutie does. But again, that'd be like taking out Bushwhack to an extent, right? Because Bushwhack totally fills that role. Or taking out the Zel Dict for it. Instance, which might not be that bad. Our 2-drops, of course, are a little light, so we took those out, but we got the Redia, right? We got 7, 8, 9. 9 2-drops, right? Out of a 60-card deck. Okay, we could easily put a couple more in there. Easily put a couple more in there. I mean, like, take one of those out for now, right? Bop. 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 We do want to get some more of you if we can. And yeah, I mean, going for the Dragonback Assault, we'll have to keep that in mind, right? That's not a bad thing. Oh, we had this Seed Ship Impact instead of the Heritage Reclamation, right? Just because they're cutie and give us lander tokens, right? And the Scavenging Ooze can help us get the things out of the graveyard. These two, right, are very much for late game grindy grind additions. They got like a bunch of removal going against, right? Because we don't have much graveyard resurrect. We can a little bit with Rydia, but of course we don't have any actual whatchamacallit for, right? We don't have any actual Rydia disconnect sagas. We have no sagas for it, chat. That's problematic, that's for sure. And so card draw, paging little card draw. The problem, of course, that these two, right? These things don't really get tokens, right? These do not get tokens, so the tokens would only be for the chocobos, for those things. Okay, never mind. Goodbye. Sagas could be funny, right? I mean, if we had like 12 things that could reliably get tokens on them with landfall, that would rock. The problem is that, these are gonna get burned, right? They hit the table, they die. Can't reliably have that there. And so Shrew Puff. No, because that stops at 1 a turn, right? There's another one that might do that for 3 mana, but again, I don't think that's gonna do it too well, right? Landfall Enchantment. Maybe the Shrew Puff's the only legal one. The other one I'm thinking of right now could not, could maybe not be standard style. We're not seeing it right there. Enchantment, 3 green, let's go. Oh, that's cute. Oh, 3 for 5/4 trample. Fear of exposure. Oh, that's a green fear, nice. +2/+2 trample for 3 mana. Okay, I guess it's maybe not here. Well, go for not collect real quick, see what's up with that. Hello. Bioengineering. Oh. Not the worst. That's 3 mana deep though, right? And so for 3 mana, not quite there, right? Want it to be there. That's definitely combo with Terra Symbiosis, yeah? And so, I mean, I do see a world maybe go, oh, it's hard though, right? Saying, oh yeah, no Tifa in a landfall deck? Like, really? Really? No way can that be a thing. No way can that be a thing. I think it could be a thing. And yeah, I don't think we got the graveyard battlefield tapped. Ooh, that's cute. Huh. No, because I'm gonna get to mill with that, right? And get them in the graveyard. That's really cool. That does not self-mill the thingies and the thingies. Check creature control. Add 2 mana of any one color. Oh, that's cute. Oh, it's an enchant land, that's why. I see. From your hand onto the battlefield. Nice. We don't have caves. Land of control, enter on tap, that's pretty chill. That'd be an enchantment, that's for sure. Oh, you only get the extra land play on the turn you put into play? Rude. I mean, you get free land, though, on that, right? And it'll come into play tap, that's pretty cool, right? Of course, you don't get to search your library for one. Ooh, reveal a creature card. 2 life, yay. Garruk's Uprising. Not a bad one. Not a bad one. Okay. But yeah, we're I mean, like obviously we'd take that out for that, right? If we could. Probably one of those out for one of those if we could. Because I mean, if we get 2 of these out, right? Doesn't it trigger twice? So each land would give them 2 tokens? That's rare cards, though. We cannot be spending rare cards. Although this is a deck to try spending them on, I think. And so... Terra Symbiosis is cute. This card, though, right? Bioengineered Future. Egad, chat. Maybe we need to play some more EOE drafts, see what's up, yeah? Try to pull one of those. Okay, let's do a quick imaginary deck real quick, right? We will save this here for the moment. We do want to get more of the Glimpse of the Core and try those out, right? Deck. Okay, so it's like, no Tifos, right? Oh, chat, the problem here, we don't have the 4 bristly bills we'd want for that, right? We want mass tokens. Massive tokens. Oh. I thought we had more landfall tokeny. Oh, we don't actually. Oh, wait. What? Don't we have the, me? Hello? Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's why, chat. It doesn't have actual landfall on it, does it? It's very awkward. Oh my gosh. Right. Bioengineered Future. Let's go. There's no way can that not be good, right? You put tokens on, right? No, okay. Probably go with a lot of things that just put some tokens on, right? You get a token, you get a token, you get a token style, right? And you get a token. Gentle Wayfarer. Keep on gentling on. Gentle Wayfarer. Ooh, no. I want loot to work so badly, chat. Ravenous Nom Nom Noms. Trailblazer. Gee, man. It's such a good card. Such a good card, chat. Mill. Land card. Into hand. Interesting. 3 mana. No thank you. If you didn't play it, that'd be rad. Dino. For a basic land. On the battlefield. 3 mana though. Rude. Wait, and a land. To your hand? Probably right. Vigilance. Explore. We're in mana. Oh, but you harmonize it. That's not too shabby. Trying to get some fat critters to be able to harmonize. As you might need to. No, we need some of those, right, chat? Because they're just really good. They're like, bam, look at me go. Look at me, look at me, look at me now. Smack. And like, oh, my face. And then like, ah ha ha, yes, your face. Just like that, chat. Just like so. What happened to my Ordeal of Nilia? Did we click something we shouldn't have? Did we already put them? Oh, we already put them in, didn't we? We did not. Order of Nilia. Ordeal. Not order. We're not taking your order. We're ordering it to go. Whatever that means, chat. Is it not 3 mana? Are we confused? Is it 4 mana? It's 2 mana, chat. It's 2 mana. It's 2 mana, right, chat? Sorry. We were looking for a specific card at one point, though. That was 3 mana, though. And so, definitely a reason why it was stuck at that thingy. You're not too bad, right? Fetching some lands. Fetching some lands. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Hexproof and indestructible. Yeah. Yeah. Mighty. Cutie little mighty. Mighty little cutie. Is it ever not Land of War Elf, chat? Accelerate. Ramp. Afford that snakeskin veil. Token. Paging little. Oh, chat. Counters. Oh gosh. Do we get some of those? Those don't seem the worst, right? I don't think I'd ever be upset purchasing some of those, having them in my card collection. How well do they go in like a green stompy deck though, right? I mean, they go amazing in green go wide decks. Which I'm saying that they can't do any worse than go stompy deck, right? And again, this is just like, we'll probably throw this at someone for a pitch it or ditch it type dealio, right? Since we don't have the card for this. Oh, that'd be cute. I don't know if this... Oh, that's why, right? This is our Terra Symbiosis deck, chat. Is it really? Is it really, chat? I do believe that do be a thing. Oh no, it's gonna be an Ouroboros deck at that point, right? And people already got Ouroboros decks. Maybe it could be our riff on Ouroboros deck, right? But that's the thing, I don't necessarily know what people... Well, I mean, okay, that's cool, right? Not knowing what other folks have going on necessarily in their Ouroboros deck, right? That's a strength, chat. We've played some Ouroboros decks, but you never really get too deep with them, right? It's like bop, bop, beep, beep, boop. Bop, bop, beep, beep, boop. And it's over. Okay, we did think, of course, that Snakeskin Veil and then the Royal Treatment dealio, right? We're good. Just because they're one cost, right? One cost, great price. Great price, chat. Do we really have 3? Oh, beep. Yep, okay. It's not like royal treatment, is it? Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Hexproof. Not indestructible, huh? Interesting. I think indestructible would actually be better to grab. Just because of the whole board wipes, right? Because hexproof, board wipes don't care about hexproof, chat, because they're not targeting anything. I think we try 4 of those then, yeah? Indestructible. Board wipes are bad. Paw patch. Paw, paw. Wait, that's not how it goes. +1/+1 counter. Counting up, counting down. Counting all around. Bills. Okay, so we don't get, I think we might have to get one more bristly bill for ourselves just cuz, right? Just cuz of the things and such. It does kind of make me want to splash some white for the tokeny goodness that I can bring, right? Looky, looky, bitey, bitey, bop, bop, bop. Over, run over, chong. Shrew puff. Good sideboard for token decks, token decks, token decks. That's right, we like that a little better than the heritage for this deck. We do the landfall. Landfally fall. We're not going too burby. Ba-ba-ba-oo mow mow, ba-ba-oo mow mow. Maybe we just say that every time so we don't, keep saying burby. Burb. Burb, burb. We're not going to ba-ba-ba-oo mow mow. That's not too bad. A little confusing. It's actually maybe a little confusing. Not too bad though. Ba-ba-ba-oo mow, ba-ba-oo mow mow, ba-ba-ba-oo mow mow, ba-ba-oo mow mow. Whenever this creature or another creature you control leave the battlefield without dying. Okay, that's a lot of words. Sorry, chat. we had to pause and read a moment on that. Going deep, 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 deep. Evidently. Ooh. I mean, I don't know, chat. Like, we kind of want it to work, right? But like, it's just not. I don't know how many non-humans we have really to like help it blast off, right? You want it to blast off into the stratosphere, shoo, but it does not. Bioengineered future. Let's go. That's so odd that doesn't have landfall in the thing, right? But it makes sense. Good for each land that Enter played this turn, which is rad. It's very cool. Big fan. Big ol' fan of that, that's for sure. Admittedly, the one dude does not get +1/+1 counters or other stuff, so we're sadly probably not gonna include that one druid. That's a really good druid though. Dropping them 2 lands, right? A basic land. Oh, because you harmonize it, taking it to eventually. Eventually, chat. Slam against humanity. Yeah, this dude. If only gave some counters out. Count it. We could count on it, right? Ja. +1/+1 counter. 3 mana drops. Maybe if we're not going Tanuki. Because Tanooks do not make counters. Terra Symbiosis. I mean, that's the thing, right? I'm sure that someone's already done this for Ouroboros. Ouroboros. Because it's bristly bill your Ouroboros, right? Wop, 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 wop. Of course, the classic idea is you imago it. So that way the Ouroboros is a 3/3 and just goes wonk. Here's 3 +1/+1s. I mean, that's very, like, overdone, right? 2 basic land cards, or desert, on the battlefield tap. Bop, 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 bop. Ouroboros. Joe, doing that, doubling your Ouroboros, that'd be so epic, right? Bop, 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 bop. It'd be a 2. Unless, of course, you imago it. Imago. And imago's not bad for any of these other ones, right? Maybe not the best. Not the worst, though. Our mighty Llanowar elf would jump up to a 4-4. And I guess, I mean, it's kind of like Llanowar or Paw Patch, right? For that one cost spot if we're going with these many one cost protectees. Maybe? Maybe not. Paw Patch, but Paw. Maybe Paw in this thing, right? If we go, like, it's for against heavy removal specifically. And then it would be taking that out for Llanowar elf, right? Because the Paw Patch at that point would be good to help us mitigate and slowly curve into what we need to, as opposed to trying to blitz until we need to with that ramp. Right? Something? Maybe? Maybe something like that? I don't know. On a cave. We don't have caves. We don't need a cave where we're going. Yikes. Power 3 or less. Not too bad. Doubling season, chat. It would be a doubling season deck if we, like do Kona doubling season to play. Well, that's, I mean, I guess at that point though, right? Like, doubling season doesn't win you the game by itself, right? You need things to do to get the double-double. I mean, you could doubling season, of course, right? Oh, there's nothing that, like, removed, you know, +1/+1 token to do X damage, so getting a bunch of tokens on something, right? Trample, I guess. Trample and haste, you know, trample, haste something, put a bunch of tokens on it, go. That sounds so convoluted though, doesn't it? Because tokens are completely different. And costly often, right? Whenever another creature you control enters, put X+1/+1 counters on it, where X is its power. You may pay plot cost, which is 3 and a green, and exile this card. Cast it as a sorcery on a later turn without paying its mana cost. Plot only as a sorcery. Yo. 4 mana, reach, trample. Of course, that's not on the turn you play it, so you need to make sure that your turn 3 mana's got something good. Or you just pay 5 mana for it, chat. 5 mana, 5 mana, you know, 5/5 reach, trample. That's not. I don't think anyone thinks that's bad. I don't think, you know, maybe not the best for 5 mana, but the fact that whenever another creature you control enters, put that many X+1/+1s. That's pretty cool. The real question too, is this actually going to be, like, able to, you know, punch in any type of weight class above concept? Or a Boroid, right? Like, or a Boroid, chat. Or a Boroid. A Robo. Kona's Mighty Knight. I mean, because that's the thing, right? I think Kona's and Mites for tapping have already been a thing. Or, ships. Mites. Tippity tap, tap, tap. We do know, of course, Mite does not work with Orboroid, which is sad. I don't think we're working too much about doubling landfalls or interplay effects, right? Not worried too much about the landfall. Oh, wait, yeah, we are. Although, I mean, if we were putting a burb into play and that was out, that'd be a thing. Whoa. And then the Chocobo would double that twice, right? Huh. I think we're going to, take a little break after we put this down, put them side by side and think a bit about, right? Like, entering the battlefield. The trigger ability of a permanent control. Make it a red deck and use Fling, right? Is Fling legal and standard? It's not gonna be a fling deck. I don't know. We'll have to think about this. What time is it? That's not what we needed. We'll just do a quick little 5-minute for now, right? Well, if that's the point, do we need to actually do a BRB screen? We'll just leave it here for a sec, see what's up. The problem, of course, being we don't have any Terra symbiosis, so we can't really test this ourselves. So, theoretically, though, right? Uh, that could be pretty funny, huh? Wait, no, okay, that doesn't trigger off that. That would, though. Mm. Give it enough, chat. There's more burb we could get. Hmm. We would need to look at other burb decks that are going on. And I guess just see if we could just fit a bioengineering future in there. Bioengineered future. Hmm. I don't think it'd be Ouroboros at that point, right? Sadly, I don't think we have too much that gives, like, you know. There's parts in Ocob, right? That does some burb removal. Hmm. And, I mean, it's not really gonna be that amazing, right? Like, they're gonna, what, maybe 2, maybe 3 lands? Maybe 4 lands if we get, you know, a bunch of cards that put lands in play? Until that could be a possible +8/+8. That's a lot of cards to get a potential +8/+8 on something that doesn't have trample, right? Because, of course, it wouldn't work on Bristly Bill. Bristly Bill is not a burb. It'd need to be a specific burb. No. Me. Mm. Mm. I think one of the points of this deck was to try to utilize Terra Symbiosis if we could. Getting more card draw for the stuff you're doing is not bad. Hmm. All tokens, all the time. Um. Or Boride, you need to be a burb. You're not a burb. Until we get to decide, right? Do we think that Bioengineer Future has in play? Sadly, there are two different instances, so Terra Symbiosis would not trigger for the cumulative amount. It'd cumulative for one, do it for one and the other, right? Which would be the same, theoretically. Potentially, a later one could be for more, of course, depending on things. We're looking for other glasses that don't slide down as much. There they are. Noise. Doo-doo-doo. Boom, 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 boom. I think we'll forego it. I mean, I think we'll think about it. Are we unmuted? I hope. Let's check real quick. Daddy dot dot noise. Noise. Um. How many cards are we at? 86. Yikes. Okay. The card changes. Let's try this one more time. One more time, right? Let's get our keyboard ready so we can type and search. And so, burbs, burb, ooh mow mow, ooh mow mow, bird. Any land card. Bird. Herb. Chocobo. Chocobo. Riku. Create a burb token. The goose mother. Wait, the goose mother, nice. Flying. X +1/+1 counters on it. Lovely. When the goose mother enters, create half X food token. Oh, nom. Eee, that's not too shabby. Bird Hydra. Oh god, that's horrific, chat. We did not look at the picture. My apologies. That's horrific. Let's not stay hovered on that for now. That's a fun card, though. We should have figured out a Hydra with the X +1/+1s, right? We didn't look at the casting cost, which is the thing. We just burb and ability. If we had more food tokens, right? Could totally be a thing. That's so close to being a thing. I don't think we need to worry about too much of the fat chocobos. We do like tramples, though. Trample? Trample anyone? Trample? Page little trample. Maybe a couple fat chocobos just to end the game. End it. End them. Pyaw. Okay, we think about some landfall package, right? Pack it on up, pack it on in. Let me begin. Defend the rider. Veil that snakeskin. Bush that whack. Huh. I'm not sure how that sounds. Bushy. Oh, that's right, chat. Splashing some blue. Splash that blue, right? Grab the mockingbird. Not a bad thing. Mock, yeah. Ing, yeah. Mockingbird, right? We don't ice still. Do we ice still? I like ice still. Ice still is cool. Loot's not a burb. You're not a burb. Why are you not a burb, Bristly Bill? You make me the. Oh, that's right. We were. That's okay. I mean, Bristly Bill is like a basic token machine, right? Or counter machine, which we're kind of looking for if we're trying to Terra Symbiosis, yeah? Or Innkeeper or whatnot, right? Innkeeper, talented up, talented B. Try some glimpse of the core, cause it seems really good. Yo, now we're just getting too many cards that are maybe not the best. But we try them out and see how we feel about the rest. You're not a burb. You're not a burb. But you know, for might as well pull the ambient or the general sideboard card that we go with if we're going through these right now. Right now. Pile on through, pile on up, pile on in. Yeah, the royal treatments, right? Oh wait, defend the riders. We're doing defend the riders, not a royal treatment. Oh, do you like the ward, right? Get enough little ward, one stackies on it, and you're just like, meh. Not today, Satan. I don't know why that was so funny. I think it's because the idea, you know, that no way that, you know, there's that care there enough to make that be a thing. This dude's okay. They don't. They don't have any. They're not legendary, chat. They're not legendary. They only cost 3. They're not legendary. There's an amazing viewer that came and pointed out for. My one fear, of course, that there's not too many crimes committed per se in a landfall deck, right? Like World Souls Rage for sure. Chocobo Kick, but we're not playing Chocobo Kick. Real Bushwhack. Okay, so World Souls Rage and Bushwhack, right? Those are the things that are considered crimes for the deck, which is unfortunate because there are more crimey-wimey things. Tanook Engineer, chat. I think that's where the conversation went, and I was kind of hemming and hawing about it at the time. I think that they mentioned that Sabotender counted as doing crime. That'd be huge, right? Unfortunately, it's a rare. But like then, you know, doing things that go ping ping ping, and then doing things that get toughness off land. So you have blockers and just ping them to like land. Make it red green, of course. Maybe splash black for the little cutie lizard. And I mean, because you don't really need much more removal per se, right? If you're red and green, like your removal's not quite as cheap as black removal, perchance, but it's pretty good, you know. Not like, oh gosh, I'm playing red. You'd never think I need more, you know. If only I had more removal in my color, right? Maybe unlimited. Sorry, unlimited for sure. In green, that can be a thing. But you know, green's got like only fight spells per se, right? And there's generally not too many per set. I think there are at least maybe 2 or 3 though, so not a desperate amount, right? But less than those other colors that are not so creature focused. You're not a bird, but you're a body that gets bigger. You're a body that gets bigger, but not a bird. Burb. Which feels odd, right? If we're thinking about doing landfall stuff, traveling chocobo, like it's so hard for me right now to think not Hydra if we're seeing a chocobo and a Hydra, right? Like how do we not? How do we not at that point, chat? Ice tills. Burbs. Burb. Okay, we're thinking because of bioengineered future. For an extra 2, maybe an extra 2 counters on average. Maybe 2. Needing a bunch of burbs out. chat. I mean, the cool part, right? Your creatures come out protected, right? Um, like your Tifa, if you play, some land, since it doesn't matter because she will not get tokens afterward anyway, right? I guess that's the problem though. A lot of your other creatures, at least your chocobos and your bristly bills don't care about this too much, right? Tifa's like it. I mean, Tanook's like it just because, yay, I'm a Tanook. I get a counter. I like counters. Prattling Chocobo likes it because they're zappable. Ordeal of Nilia, not bad. Not bad. It was enough, chat. If only it drew a card. I mean, theoretically, like landers are a good way to get more than, more than one land in. I have to tell Explorers a limited way because we only got 2 of them. World Fills Rage a limited way. There's of course Loot. There's that one rogue we were looking at, but those are all kind of expensive ways, especially because like a lot of them are rare cards, right? And so this gets a little less and less as this deck goes on, right? Like it's fun to think about it triggering twice off Burb with the Traveling Chocobos, or land triggering twice just for thingies. But the lack of ability to play multiple lands per turn, as we're currently looking at it, right? You got the Order of Nilia, we can put the Monk in. Oh, we got the Glimpse of the Core, which is multiple land per turn, which is cool. We don't have any Ouroboros though, which is bad, right? And so, okay, we gotta think back around, each create enters play, right? And so, how do we feel about a turn 3 that and a turn 4 Ouroboros, right? What would we be losing out on turn 3? Maybe Fenrir? Maybe we don't really Traveling Chocobos. Tarek. Tarek wouldn't be a bad thing just put in there, reasons. Even if they're not necessarily, I mean, generally more a sideboard card, per se, if they're heavy removal, but still a good body, still a good body. And, most decks do run some removal, right? Oh, but we're thinking Paw Patch for this, yeah? But Paw Patch does, thingies. Gives tokens. Okay, I'm thinking, I don't think that the birds are the best way to think about a focus on it, that's for sure. We'd like them to be, right? Wait, what? What? Did we spell it wrong? The space? Oh, Pawa. Pawa. The Pawa Patch. Think about something like that real quick. We need to, probably get some, we need to get some taters thought about to be cooked. We'll be right back, chat. Maybe we call it early because we're a little tired. We haven't done any climbing of standard yet, though, right? We've just been hemming and hawing on this. I'm pretty sure it's not a good idea. I'm pretty sure there's no world where it'd be really worth doing, right? I just, we could double Wark, right? Wark. I mean, that'd be a funny thing, right? Double Wark, get, after putting that down, get 2 little chocobos with a bunch of little tokens on them. Or counters on them. Or like 2, with 2 counters on them. Yeah, there's a way to give them protection when they attack, right? Like, um, flying, trample, hexproof, ooh, indestructible chat. That'd be lovely. Green, having a way to protect it, right? When you're attacking on your turn, not necessarily a instant speed style thing. I mean, we got snakes in Bale. Hmm. I mean, hot patch is so good, chat. We gotta stop eating these in a second. This is what I meant about we should have got some potatoes ready. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Tater, 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 tater. Oreos are good though. Like, dang, if only, chat. We had more burbs with stuff going on double. Yeah, rip. The Chocobo future was not bioengineered, chat. Hmm. We need a ladder. We need to play on the ladder. We just about got a good mental back, right? Hmm. What? Hmm. Hmm. I really feel like, while they are good, they've not proven themselves to be good. theoretically, they should be really good. With their stats, it's like a 2 or 3 up though, right? Because that 3 toughness is gonna die. Especially if their power is equal to the number of lands you have, right? Which is gonna, you know, hopefully 5 when you have it out, right? Maybe 4 just because you wanted to get on turn 2. That's such a good card, chat. Like, it's worth just as much as a doubling Chocobo, right? And all we're doing is doubling landfalls. And this gives you, I mean, but worth more. Because it gives you that land in your hand to actually play. I mean, not necessarily more, right? Either way, you need that card or creature to interact with that you're trying to get the landfall, whatever thingy to trigger. Twice-ish on. Because this one does it every turn, chat. But of course, the Chocobo requiring an external thingy. And so yeah, there's no way we cannot not, right? Bro, just like a traveling Chocobo, but, you know. Potentially better. At least in this deck, right? In a pure burb deck, traveling Chocobo all the way. Any target, right? Okay, so in this one specifically, we don't need... I mean, Heart Question is not bad, because, you know, 1 mana, right? Versus having to pay X to do anything. Having a little 2-2 robot's not doing too much for us here. Wow, chat, I'm so tired right now. I was hoping the, we were up very late and up very early. I don't think this is in the worst spot. I don't think it's the best spot it could be just yet, though. I don't think it's ever 2 Tanooks. Like 3 or none, right? Ice Tills, they're so clunky. But that's why we only have 2, right? If we get an Ice Till in the opening hand, we should probably mulligan. I think we gotta think about practicing the aggressive mulligans again. Because that lone Ice Till is not going to do too much, right? Except burn through other cards that are not Ice Till per se by discarding them. Wow, chat, we are so very tired right now. I think I nearly closed my eyes there to the end. It's only been half an hour since we got back, yeah? 20 minutes probably. I mean... Starting towns don't need to be in there, right? We don't have any land more elves in there. We definitely feel like Rydia is better than land more elves. Not sure about World Souls Rage, but that's only 2 of right now. Hmm. I think that should be pretty close, chat. Let's see, I don't think we have more dailies, do we? Oh, no, we got one spot open, cool. Um, I'm so sorry, chat. I'm feeling so incredibly tired right now. And we squeeze in a few hour nap here. We'll be able to probably wake up in time to get the puppers food at a decent time. Or if we manage to stay up a little bit more, we'll be able to feed her on the tail end of that. But like, we're very energized at being in the stream for sure. We'd have a fresh amount of caffeine at the time, and that's probably helpful, right? Right now, though, chat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're very curious about we've stockpiled some coins just because like AoE draft's not the most exciting to us, right? But we have no idea what Cube's about. We've seen some Cube stuff. I don't know what set that is. And so I think that we're a little too tired to worry about that right now. Today do Tuesday. We'll be back tomorrow, of course, doing some Minecraft real quick. Unless we've got paperwork or other things to do. Like, we hope to be on tomorrow at 12. Dang, what a short stream. We might even hop on later tonight, depending on what's going on, right? If we take a nap and wake up and can't get back to sleep. That sometimes happens, sadly. We're just getting a second win right now, though. We think about stuff, which is odd, right? We've not done any standard ladder. I don't want to chat. Like, standard ladder is just stressful still, right? I'm like, man. And we were already tilting a little bit on just the early VV decks, weren't we? Really, the mana screw into 2 VV decks, like, come on now. Come on now. My mental's already a little fragile, chat, right? Like, no, I don't know. And so, yeah, it was just rough times. But okay, we delete this thing. Boop. Mooger. We go here, we go like Tifa. Traveling Chocobo? Heck no, Tifa. Got the Tifa deck. Oh, yikes, my deck. Up. Yeah, I wish there was a good way to like unclick what you had selected so you could see the front of it. I get so confused, chat. I was getting so confused, right? Like, wait, what's on the front of this? Like, I don't want that. When it actually still Sephiroth, right? And I'd go in, click things, change them around, just like up. Um, Moogerber. Yeah, chat. I'm so sorry. We're contemplating having enough time and energy to reignite our thing to make a game at least. Because oh my gosh, chat, we've not played. Oh, we played some standard game. We did the midweek magic thing, which was fun, right? Crushed it. Kind of. One game we did. I don't know. Maybe not. let's double check again real quick though. We got the oh yeah, we got the cosmetic. We're good to go. We're good to go. Completed. Continue. Not right now. Right now, chat. We'll say thank you so much for joining us for another exciting stream of Magic Gathering. Playing it poorly. Sorry that we're cutting a little early tonight, but yo, I'm listening to like how squirrely my voice sounds. Right, this is like exhaustion style, fast talking, if you will. Which weird. Because expect when I'm not quite exhausted that the talking would be a little quicker, more expeditious without as many stutters, per se, as often happen. Maybe I just need to hit the zone, chat. Get in that groove of things, right? And for now, take care. Much love and peace. Beep, 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 beep.